Okay, so here you see Mowgli. He is 2.5 years old now, and I've had him since he was 9.5 weeks old. And actually, since he was a small puppy, I've been walking him like this without a leash, just because I wanted him to get used to it, and because puppies have a tendency to want to stay close to you, so you can actually use that in the beginning to let them get used to just walking without a leash. And the reason why I want him to do that is simply because he can use his own brain then, and I give him full autonomy to explore the world. He also learns to keep an eye on me because I can disappear from him, and he is a companion dog, so he actually wants to stay close to me. So it's actually more a relationship built on mutual trust and respect than any training at all. This is my bicycle, and here with the basket, and in this basket I actually let him sit so then I can travel fast. That's the smart thing about having a small dog. So he walks here on the sidewalk, and next to it there is a bike lane, but for some reason he chooses to walk on the sidewalk usually here when we walk here. It's not anything I have trained him to do. I haven't trained him to do anything about this. He chooses it by himself. And so I want to give him as much freedom as possible and let him sniff. I don't even care if he walks behind me or in front of me. What I care about is that he follows me, or at least keeps an eye on me, and so if I go down a different road, he will want to go back down that road too, and that's what he does. So in order to do this, you have to, of course, meet his basic needs. They need enough exercise so they don't get frustrated, and so they don't desperately want to run away from you, because they have been met with those needs they have. So like a herding breed will need to be able to chase. It could be a remote controlled car, needs to run a lot. Mowgli likes to chase foxes at night, so actually let him do that, because where I live there's not a road close to it, so he can just run after them even though it's dark, and then he'll come back after. It's good exercise, and then he gets that out of the system. He doesn't chase anything else than the foxes actually. He have chased a couple of runners once, but now he doesn't care about those. He's very desensitized to traffic, to bicycle, to scooters. I have let him meet as many dogs as possible from a small puppy, so that he learned dog language, learned how to interact with them, learn how to set boundaries. He's not afraid of other dogs, and if he is, he just stays away from them. So it's actually very nice to be able to give a dog that freedom. If I was a dog, I would prefer to not walk with a leash constantly, so why not give that respect and freedom to your dog if possible. There's a bus up there, and he can actually run very fast, but he chooses not to when we just walk. And here we have a bicycle. Mowgli doesn't care at all about that. He just walks on the sidewalk, sniffs, and yeah. So in a moment I actually stopped just to check to see what he would do. I didn't say anything, I just stopped. Yeah, and here you can see he saw it and then he stopped. So I haven't trained him to do that, he just did it. Now he's not sure about what to do, so he just walks a little bit to the side, sniffs. Here we are very close to a pretty traffic road, so when you can hear me soon calling him back, because I think he went a little bit too close.
Mowgli, du bliver her.
Yeah, so I called him back and told him to stay, yeah, which he did, so that was no problem. Then he just walks over to sniff some more. I want to let him sniff as much as possible, because that's what dogs love to do. That's how they explore the world, through their smell. And here he is very, very close to a busy road, so I'm a bit cautious, but I know that he just went here to eat some grass, so I actually let him do that. I will keep a sharp eye on him to make sure he does not get closer to the road.